For this event, I mean, we had some amazing fights on the first one. Again, with each event, you got to try to kick it up a little bit, you know, kick it up a notch. And this time, I think we've really gone above and beyond with the matches. Of course, one of the main events, you got Bruno Fernandez versus Jake McKenzie. I mean, Bruno Fernandez, 5-time world champion, head of Gracie Barra, Montreal. He really needs no introduction. I mean, he's been around in the game, you know. When I was in high school, he was probably winning tournaments, you know. So Jake McKenzie, again, probably one of the top black belts in the world as well. I mean, you know, one of the best half guard guys out there. It's going to be a really interesting matchup to see the two styles. You got Marco Angelo versus Tree. You know, again, Mark fought the first one. He fought Fernando. It was a long match. They did the 10 minutes and went to a 5-minute overtime. So he managed to pull it out at the end. You know, he's going to be fighting Tree again. This is actually going to be his retirement match from what I hear. He actually retired originally from tournaments, but he's going to come out for this one and fight Mark, you know, just to fight for the good cause. So, you know, we got to thank Tree for that one as well. We got Alex Garcia versus Michael Tremblay, which is, you know, come on, that's nuts. I mean, you know, Michael's probably one of the best purple belts out there, pound for pound in the middleweight division, anywhere. Alex Garcia, MMA fighter, but again, he's got some, I've trained with him, he's got some serious jiu-jitsu, so it's going to be fun to watch the contrasting styles of jiu-jitsu. You know, you got one guy who's more of an MMA style, and you got one that's more of a pure jiu-jitsu style. They're going to be doing no-gi. That's going to be fun to watch. We also have his sister, Alison Tremblay. She's going to be fighting Erin Hurley. She's coming in from California, actually paying her own flight. She works for Gracie Mag. She's going to be here covering the UFC event, so she's like, I'll fight Alison. It's not easy finding opponents for Alison. She's pretty dominant, and she's pretty much beating anybody around here, so it's hard to find these people to come in, but she's coming in from California. We got Lee Villeneuve. He's going to be fighting Gary Toonan from, he's out in Nova Scotia, but he also trains with Ricardo Almeida out in New Jersey at Renzo Gracie's. Again, Gary, you know, he's a hell of a fighter. He fought the Kumite for Lloyd Irvin. He beat AJ. You know, YouTube him if you don't know who he is. He's an absolute beast. And of course, Lee Villeneuve, the beast, needs no introduction. He just won the Abu Dhabi trials in Montreal. He's a big, tough guy, very technical as well, strong. That's going to be a gi match, and that's going to be really fun to watch. I mean, and the card goes on and on. For this event, we've actually paired up with the George St. Pierre Foundation for Anti-Bullying, which is really exciting. I mean, you know, George needs no introduction, of course. And it's nice to be paired up with such a, you know, a worthwhile foundation. You know, he's going to be fighting the next night. So it's kind of cool that we're doing an event for him the night before. So hopefully everybody comes out and checks out, supports him. Again, we keep our ticket prices low. You know, it's at $40 per ticket for general admission. If you buy more than 2 at a time, it's $30 each. Again, it's really low price points, and people need to remember, I mean, we got a crazy card here, but, you know, 100% of that money goes to the foundation. We keep it as low as we can, you know, because of the sponsors. They help us out so much that they can keep everything nice and low. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's important to us that we keep everything as a 100% donation. We keep everything in the clear. You know, we post everything so people see how much we spent here, how much we spent there. Again, we're not a business trying to keep a lock on something. You know, if anything, I want everybody to steal this idea. You know, steal it, do it all over the place. With the FFC, we don't pay any of our fighters anything. We don't pay any of our staff anything. We really rely on the fact that our sponsors kick in some kind of rewards for our fighters. So, I mean, we have Aquahydrate who came in this time. Aquahydrate's a huge sponsor for us. You know, they sponsor major athletes. It's owned by Mark Wahlberg and P. Diddy, which is kind of crazy. So they're going to be giving all kinds of bonuses for our fighters. We also have Playground Poker, who anybody in Montreal knows who Playground Poker is. They're going to be donating thousands of dollars worth of like coupons and things like that, again, to reward the fighters. We have Judo Quebec, who's actually donating their mats, which is probably one of the largest expenses. Of course, the Holiday Inn PMG Group, they're donating the halls. And the halls are more than, you know, that's, if you don't have a venue, you know, it's the entire venue. It's amazing what they do, how they set up everything. And, you know, it really looks like kind of a Las Vegas meets, you know, jiu-jitsu. You know, it's fantastic what they do. We got Popeyes as well. I mean, the sponsors go on and on. RGym, they're going to be giving another one of our main sponsors. They're going to be giving UFC tickets. Holiday Inn's also going to be donating the penthouse upstairs to raffle off, which is kind of crazy. It's a $2,500 value. You can redeem it anytime during the year. Maybe have a Super Bowl party, what have you. We're going to be giving away all kinds of stuff. It's actually up around $5,000 value that we'll be raffling off at the event itself. So Can't wait to see that.